A former football star who once had a shot at the NFL is now the lead suspect in a murder case. Police say former Texas A&M wide receiver Thomas Johnson used a machete to hack a jogger to death in Dallas. Investigators say Johnson admitted to the crime and even called 911 after the murder. Crimesider's Graham Cates is here. Graham, explain the details of this case. What do we know about what led up to this murder?
It's really a scary and strange story. Yesterday, around 7:30 a.m., Dallas police got a call. They say from Johnson, telling them about this stabbing in a park, and they say he admitted to doing it. They say he chose the jogger at random. They say he was upset because he had been kicked out of his home. But Johnson has a story that goes way back, especially if you follow Dallas and Texas football. He was a star wide receiver, a freshman at Texas A&M. He had a great 10 games. His final game, he helped them beat the #1 ranked Alabama. And then just a few days later, just disappeared. And police found him about 160 miles north of Texas A&M in Dallas. And then everything kind of went silent from there. Texas A&M never commented on what happened when he was found in those days in between. His family never did, the police never did, but he never returned to football. And then this was kind of the next thing we hear from him.
Wow, such a mystery. I know you actually reached out and were able to get in touch briefly with Johnson's mother. What did she tell you?
She said she didn't want to speak too much about him or these last few years, but from the moment she picked up the phone, you could tell she was devastated and exhausted. It has to have been, I mean, as recently as a year ago, she did an interview where she said that she believed he was going to return to football and kind of continue on the path he had been on. And now, obviously, there's no chance of that. And it's ended in real tragedy.
Such a sad story. Graham Cates, thank you so much. Remember, you can track investigations and read up on the big crime stories of the day at cbsnews.com/crimesider.